You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. Nothing really planned for the show tonight. I'm going to mark some milestones at the start, and Tony, if you're listening down in Carterton, I'll play a couple of songs for you. I'm chucking also a couple of Christmas songs, and then for the rest of the time we will have a look at what I've brought down and see what I can pick out. Start off with the milestones, and on this day in 1949 in the Isle of Man, if I remember correctly, a set of twins was born, and that of course was two Gibb brothers, Robin and Morris, and they were part of that incredible songwriting and performance group, the Bee Gees. Morris was the first one to pass away. He died on the 12th of January in 2003, aged 54, and Robin died on the 20th of May 2012, aged 63, with their younger brother Andy passing away earlier than that. It means that Barry Gibb is now the only surviving member of the Bee Gees, but we will mark the birth of the twins with Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down.
December the 18th marked two birthdays of two guys who were part of the British invasion and also had a huge impact on the world of music in the 1960s. One of them has since passed away, and the other one, surprisingly, is still alive. And we'll start with the older one. On the 18th of December in 1938, Brian James Chaz Chandler was born, and he was, of course, the founder member of the Animals and the bassist in that group. He passed away on the 17th of July in 1996. The other claim to fame for Chaz Chandler was that he not only managed the very successful English band in the 70s Slade, but he was the guy who basically discovered Jimi Hendrix in New York and brought him over to the UK. Chaz Chandler was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994. So I think we'll play an Animals track, and the one I've picked is We Gotta Get Out of This Place.
In this dirty old part of the city where the sun refused to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in trying. Now my girl, you're so young and pretty, and one thing I know is true, you'll be dead before your time is due. I know. Watch my daddy in bed at night, watch his hair been turning gray. He's been working and slaving his life away. Oh yes, I know. He's been working so hard. Oh, I've been working too, baby, every night and day. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. 'Cause girl, there's a better life for me and you. Now my girl, you're so young and pretty, and one thing I know is true, yeah, you'll be dead before your time is due. Know it. Watch my daddy in bed at time, watch his hair been a turning gray. He's been working and slaving his life away. I know he's been working so hard. I've been working too, baby, every day, baby. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Somewhere, baby, somehow I know it, baby. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. Believe me, baby, I know it, baby. You know it too, baby.
The Animals there with a song I think shows up the bass playing ability of Chess Chandler. The other guy who was born on the 18th of December, but was not until 1943. So Keith Richards turned 80 this week, and he was the guy who probably is surprised himself that he's still alive. But old Keith is not only still alive, but he's very active as well. Of course, founding member of the Rolling Stones, and also the partner with Mick Jagger, with one of the most successful songwriting duos in history. So I thought we'd mark Keith Richards' birthday and go back to the mid-1960s, and this is the first real monster hit that the Stones had. Song called It's All Over Now.
Well, baby used to stay out all night long. She made me cry, she done me wrong. She hurt my eyes open, that's no lie. Tables turning now, her time to cry. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Well, she used to run around with every man in town, spend all my money playing a high-class game. She put me out, it was a pity how I cried. The table's turning now, her turn to cry. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Yeah. Well, I used to wake in the morning, get my breakfast in bed. When I got worried, she'd ease my aching head. Well, now she's here and there, but every man in town still trying to take me for that same old clown. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Yeah.
The Stones there from very early in their career to mark the 80th birthday of Keith Richards. All right, Tony, if you're listening down in Carterton, here's the song that you requested a couple of weeks ago. And just speaking of requests, I don't think there's any point in trying to ring through a request this week because the phone has gone on the brink again. I sort of remembered the song that you asked for. I think it was the Uglies and Wake Up My Mind. So we'll play that one. And just to cover myself, in case it was another song, I'll play Concrete and Clay by Unit 4+2. But first up, here's the Uglies.
I am a man in the prime of my life. I've got a house and a car and a beautiful wife. There's no chip on my shoulder, I've no axe to grind, and no possible reason to wake up my mind. And the days break and the nights fall and drift into time. Somewhere there's hunger, somewhere there's a war, but I can do nothing, so I'll just ignore the cruelty around me, pretending I'm blind. In case I start thinking and wake up my mind. And the days break and the nights fall and drift into time. I read in the papers a policeman shot down 2 Negroes in cold blood in some racial town. And I'm having a new car but don't know what kind. But one of these days I will wake up my mind. And the days break and the nights fall and drift into time. Yes, it seems as though fortune has smiled upon me, but now it's too late, I'm beginning to see. I've spent my life searching, but no peace I find. And it's left me with no time to wake up my mind. And the days break and the nights fall and drift into time.
Sweet as roses in the morning, and you to me are soft as summer rain at dawn. In love we share, that's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. That's the way it's meant to be. All around I see the purple shades of evening, and on the ground shadows fall, and once again you're in my arms so tenderly. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. And that's the way it's meant to be. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble. But love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. That's the way, that's the way it's meant to be. That's the way, it's meant to be. Oh, that's the way it's meant to be. That's the way, that's the way it's meant to be.
Concrete and Clay, and that was put out by Unit 4+2, and apologies for the false start. And that brought the time to 21 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show. And next up we've got Linda Ronstadt and a song called Up to My Neck in High Muddy Water.
Yes, and now I'll swim ashore, for I must make it. Although I'm up to my neck in high muddy water. Now the water's deep and wide, can't hold out long this way. If I could spend the time, perhaps I'd find a way. So now I'll swim ashore, for I must make it. Although I'm up to my neck in high muddy water. Now I see the distant stir, and I hear reckless sound. And something seems to say, well, I'm bound for higher ground. So now I'll swim ashore, for I must make it. Although I'm up to my neck in high muddy water. Now the sun has risen late, but I'm safe at last, my friend. Deep water was my fate, but now I've reached the end. Yes, now I'll swim ashore, and I know I'll make it. Although I'm up to my neck in high muddy water.
One of the great voices, Linda Ronstadt, and she's up to her neck in high muddy water. Right, next up we've got a track all about a young lady who liked riding horses in Coventry.
17, a beauty queen. She made a ride that caused a scene in the town. Her long blonde hair hanging down around her knees. All the cats who did striptease, praying for a little breeze. Her long blonde hair falling down across her arms, hiding all the latest charms. Lady Godiva, she found fame and made her name. A Hollywood director came into town. said to her, how'd you like to be a star? You're a girl who could go far, especially dressed the way you are. She smiled at him, gave her pretty head a shake. That was Lady G's mistake. Hey, Lady Godiva. He directs Certificate X, and people now are craning their necks to see her. 'Cause she's a star, one that everybody knows. Finished with the striptease shows, now she can't afford her clothes. Her long blonde hair lying on the barber's floor doesn't need it long anymore. Lady Godiva.
It doesn't mean a thing. This diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring doesn't mean what it did before. So if you've got someone whose love is true, let it shine for you. This stone is genuine, like love should be. And if your baby's truer than my baby was to me, this diamond ring can be something beautiful, and this diamond ring can be dreams that are coming true. And then your heart won't have to break like mine did, if there's love behind it. This diamond ring can be something beautiful, and this diamond ring can be dreams that are coming true. And then your heart won't have to break like mine did, if there's love behind. This diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore, and this diamond ring doesn't mean what it did before. So if you've got someone whose love is true, let it shine for you.
And Gary Lewis and the Playboys there, and this diamond ring, and before that, Lady Godiva by Peter and Gordon. Brought a time to, let's see, 22 minutes to 9 o'clock. So it's time now maybe to play a Christmas song, and I've picked out a Brenda Lee, Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, which came out in 1960.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Brenda Lee there and rocking around the Christmas tree. That's a song that's still very popular. Thought I'd better correct the time. It's actually only 29 minutes to 9 o'clock. And next up we've got Mitch Ryder, the Detroit Wheels, and a double banger. Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels, and Devil with a Blue Dress on, of course, coupled with Good Golly Miss Molly. Right, next up we've got to change the pace slightly, and it's Pet Clark.
Every time we meet, everything is sweet. Oh, you're so tender, I must surrender. My love is your love now and forever. You're the one that I long to kiss. Baby, you're the one that I really miss. You're the one that I'm dreaming of. Baby, you're the one that I love. Keep me in your heart, never let us part. Please don't deceive me. I want you only. You must believe. before you could make me feel this way. Since I met you, I just can't forget you. I love you more each day. There may be some tears through the coming years. All the while I know you'll be smiling. Your love will guide me through every mile. 'Cause you're the one that I long to kiss. Baby, you're the one that I really miss. You're the one that I'm dreaming of. Baby, you're the one that I love. Oh, you're the one that I long to kiss. Baby, you're the one that I really miss. You're the one that I'm dreaming of. Baby, you're the one that I love. Those schoolgirl days of telling tales and biting nails are gone. But in my mind, I know they will still live on and on. But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I would ride across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high to serve with love. The time has come for closing books, and long last looks must end. And as I leave, I know that I am leaving my best friend. A friend who taught me right from wrong and weak from strong. That's a lot to learn. What can I give you in return? If you wanted the moon, I would try to make a start. But I would rather you let me give my heart to serve with love.
Lulu with To Sir With Love, theme song to the film To Sir With Love, which also starred Sidney Poitier along with Lulu. A magnificent song and a magnificent movie, all about a teacher and a tough class of kids. All right, next we've got Tom Jones.
Love is like candy on a shelf. You want to taste and help yourself. The sweetest things are there for you. Help yourself, take a few. That's what I want you to do. We're always told repeatedly the very best in life is free. And And if you want to prove it's true, baby, I'm telling you, this is what you should do. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they are yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. All right. Yeah. My heart has love enough for two, more than enough for me and you. I'm rich with love, a millionaire. I've so much, it's unfair. Why don't you take a share? Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. So help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself to the...
Tom Jones there from 1968 and Help Yourself. And next up, we've got a little bit of country.
I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mama, got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down? Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you'll smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little patent play
C. Riley and Harper Valley PTA, a song written by the great songwriter Tom T. Hall, and that brought the time to 14 minutes to 9 o'clock. Time for another Christmas song, and I've just got to play this one. The Royal Guardsmen there, and Snoopy's Christmas. And Snoopy, of course, the funny-looking beagle who featured in the Charlie Brown cartoon strips, which are still my favourite long-running cartoon strip, I think. And Snoopy was always accompanied by a whole lot of weird friends, including a funny-looking bird called Woodstock.
Don't bother crying, don't bother crawling, it's all over now, no use in stalling. The love I once felt, I don't feel anymore for you. This time I'll even open the door for you. You walked out when I was down, well now I'm well off, and look who's coming round. Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when I wanted you? Where were you when I needed you? Looking good, it's hard to fight it with no use explaining. I've already decided that living with you, it's worse than without you. I won't spend a lifetime all worrying about you. All things got rough and you disappeared. Now I'm back on my feet, but look who's standing there. Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when I wanted you? Where were you when I needed you? Where? Oh, you were so young and you were so wild. I knew you were nobody's innocent child. That first day I saw you, you really got to me. I thought I could change you. What good did it do me? All things got rough and you wouldn't wait. Now you're tripping back, but babe, it's too late. Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when I wanted you? Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when I wanted you? Where were you when I needed you?
The Grassroots, and we'll go out tonight with Let It Be.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me,
The Beatles with Let It Be, bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. Before I disappear home, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music, and that'll take you right through until the next scheduled program on Arrow FM. Let's have a look at the weather forecast for the next few days, including that important day on Monday. Tomorrow is going to be a top of 26 and overnight minimum of 15. Cloudy with occasional rain afternoon or evening with light winds, and on Sunday a minimum of 17, a top of 26, occasional rain with northerlies, and on the important day a top of 26, showers clearing but remaining partly cloudy with a nor'wester easing. Well, that weather forecast looks a little promising for Christmas Day, and as I mentioned, the temperatures overnight are still a little balmy, but we are getting great days, and if you are one of the lucky ones and heading off or have headed off, I hope you have a good break, and also hope you have a very merry Christmas Day on Monday. Right, that's my lot. I'm thinking next week we might celebrate the close of 2023 and maybe have a look at a pop chart from the equivalent time in 1963 to get an idea of what was floating around the charts just a few weeks before the Beatles went over to the States and blew everyone away. As I said, I hope you have a good break, whatever you are doing. Take care, and take care when you are driving around. The idiots are out on the road at the moment, and just take a little bit of extra care to make sure that you get where you want to go safely. Whatever you are doing over the break, take care, and take care during the week, and we will catch you next Friday night at 7 o'clock with the Blues Show, and at 8 o'clock with the 60s Nostalgia Show. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7 and elsewhere via our website arrowfm.co.nz, and you can also pick us up on Wairarapa TV, which is a Freeview channel number 41. The time now is 1.5 minutes after 9 o'clock, and it is time for some commercial-free Kiwi music.